take this off. Wait. No. It's a problem, phone. To be fair, if you haven't watched my early videos, I do everything on my phone because I haven't got the funding or the money to do it properly, have the proper equipment, as it were. Sorry. So hello and welcome to the Tristan channel, and today we'll be watching another video of Slapped Ham. This one is man's apartment haunted by deceased girl plus other scary videos. So without further ado, let's do this. Oh, not gonna look away. No previews. No previews. Look away.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
Hey,
Today
Callan.
we're looking at some mysterious video clips that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just like this.
So I couldn't sleep.
In October 2021, TikToker Robert Mayfield 60 said he was struggling to sleep one night. He felt like someone was watching him, so he took out his phone to document what was happening.
You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep.
It seems his suspicions were right, as suddenly this happens.
It's this thing. Because I feel like it's frickin' watching me. And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that right there.
Watching that again, the stuffed toy's head tilts to the side.
And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that right there.
There appears to be nothing else around that could have moved it.
And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm
The
talking.
TikToker jumps from his seat and
Burn the bear.
hurries away. He tells his followers that he's going to dump the toy in the trash.
Oh, hell no. I'm done with it. That thing's going in the dump right now. Well, I got something for that. Yeah, I got something for that right now. Hell no.
So what do you think about this strange situation? What made the toy move? Could this man's house really be haunted? Drop your opinions in the comment section down below.
And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that right there.
Are there alien life forms out there? Have beings from other planets ever come to visit us here on Earth? If you believe this footage from YouTuber MJB Rye.
Yes, of course there's alien life out there. And even a lot of scientists will say you must be mad to think there's no life out there. Two, have they come here? I can't give a definite answer to that, but according to a lot of physics out there, it's not impossible. For us it is at the moment, but then again, don't forget the universe itself is billions of years old. So there's plenty of time for other people to get that far. I mean, there's this big... I mean, some scientists think that all aliens now got radio waves and radio dishes and crap like that. That's not the case. It's like they've got billions of years. I mean, it's like one model, like for example, because dinosaurs, for example, would have got smarter, and if they didn't get wiped out, they would have become humanoid. And the thing is also, they would have become way more advanced than us because they have that extra 100, well, you know, X amount of million years head start, if that makes sense, because yeah, there's a big gap between the extinction of dinosaurs and when we turned up. So if that extinction event didn't happen, they would have that head start. So they would have, you know, got to rockets and, you know what I mean? If they followed the same technological advancements as us, you know, in terms of evolution physically and then technological, because they had that head start, they would have done the moon landing, all that, years and years and years ago. So, you know what I mean? So imagine that on a scale out there. You know what I mean? So if there's ever been civilizations out there who have developed technology, and if the universe, as scientists claim, is billions of years old, I'm pretty sure someone's got really advanced shit by now. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science.
As the answer to both of these questions could be a yes. On August 10, 2017, a passenger on a flight from Bangkok to New Delhi recorded this startling footage as the plane passed over the Bay of Bengal. As the passenger glances out the window, they notice some strange objects in the air below the plane.
All the white dots.
The objects appear to be small white or silver dots hovering in the air. They're in no particular formation, and the objects don't move during the entire time the passenger records them.
I'm not saying they are, however, I'm just saying, say for example these are balloons, or then again, it doesn't matter if they're not balloons and they're just other forms of objects. Like I said, they don't move as the plane is moving, but that depends on which direction they're going, speed, etc. Things like, it's like that, the relativity perception thing. You know what I mean? You get that. I mean, I can't really explain it. I used to be able to remember and explain, but it's like when you're on a train and a train passes by you. Say for example, my example, when I'm in a train, if another train passes by on the neighbouring track, it looks like my train is dead still, even though it isn't. Yeah? That's because the train's going the opposite direction, and my train's going that way, and they're at the same speed. So if the objects, say these are balloons or whatever, and they're floating or going the same speed as a plane, they would look stationary, if that makes sense. Also, it's like if you look at a plane flying off in formation of another plane, they kind of almost look still, you know what I mean? If you get what I mean. So there is, I think it's perspective.
A commercial jet typically flies between 30 and 42,000 feet above the ground. These mysterious objects must be significantly lower than the plane to appear so small on camera. One theory suggested by viewers of the footage is that the objects were actually weather balloons launched to study atmospheric conditions. However, weather balloons typically fly between 16 and 22 miles above the ground, significantly higher than the objects filmed here. So what else could these mysterious things be? Drones, birds, or could they actually be alien craft? Watch the footage again and let us know what you think.
To be fair, weather balloons do get pretty high up.
According to some scientists, only around 5% of the world's oceans have been explored. Videos such as this one from Duban Garcia, shared on El Dia Noticias Putumayo, makes us wonder what could be hiding in the world's
Bit of a tongueful.
waters.
Sorry, mouthful.
Footage was apparently recorded from a boat on a river in Putumayo, Colombia. As the boat glides through the water, we can see that there's something very large moving through the water beside the boat.
This is one large fish.
From far away, it's clear that whatever's in the water is massive.
We don't know what this is, but it is very,
That's what she said.
very large. He's cutting awake.
The cameraman attempts to get closer, but the water's too cloudy to see much other than a large, dark shape moving swiftly through the water.
This is huge.
Okay, I just noticed that's the ripples, the wake. It's like, that's quite big, isn't it? Say for example, it's not. I'm not saying it's a loch monster, but it's, just for a fish, that's. I mean, it could be a whale, a river dolphin, who knows? But then again, river dolphins are quite active. They're like they're sea counterparts, so They're quite sociable. They'd be, you know what I mean? This looks like it's just going quietly along the rivers. Yeah, it's freaky deaky, and that's probably a big fish or something, but it's just impressive, isn't it? I mean, that's quite a big wake it's creating.
You getting it on it? Oh, yeah. Wow, dude.
Wow, dude. Oh, it's a shame you can't get the camera underneath that. See what it is. You know what I mean?
Believing that the strange shape is merely a log moving along the river's currents. But that doesn't explain its movements. Whatever's down there clearly accelerates through the water a number of times. Some viewers suggested it might be a large alligator or even an anaconda swimming through the water. Others said it reminds them of the Loch Ness Monster. So what do you think's been caught on camera here? Share your thoughts and opinions.
Which, I'm sorry, Loch Ness Monster does not exist.
Down below.
This is huge.
You getting it on it? Oh, yeah. Wow, dude.
The Ouija board, a harmless toy or a portal to the spirit world? You may want to watch
Harmless. I've got one. Does fuck all. Excuse French.
this series of TikToks from Chronicus Doin' Peeba 7 before you decide to have an innocent bit of fun with a Ouija board at your next sleepover. According to the TikToker, strange things began to happen in his apartment when he decided to use a Ouija board. He claims he got in contact with the spirit of a girl named Lucia, who allegedly died in this very apartment years prior.
Oddly enough, Ouija boards only seem to work if you believe in them. But if you're a skeptic, they don't do anything. Interesting, isn't it? It's like scientists say it's to do with subliminal muscle memory. There's actually a bloody name for it as well. Or to something rather... it's a mechanic in your muscle that does it, and it's to do with, it's a subconscious thing and stuff like that. So it just drives you nuts when people go about Ouija boards and you shouldn't mess with Ouija boards. Like it's nonsense. They've been debunked. I'm sorry, they've been debunked. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
After the event, things got so strange that the OP started documenting the events with his camera. Here we can see some things moving inside the apartment.
Yo no sé qué ¿entendés? ¿En qué pasa con... Mira, ¿ves? ¿Ven lo que digo? ¿Ven lo que digo?
And again in this clip as well. The haunting is clearly taking its toll as the OP frantically searches the house, when suddenly this happens.
He wants to go to the toilet. It's like, I'm on the bog. Or when you poke the door and it just drifts in. Come on, close. Oh, I got the crap in private, please.
In this next clip, the TikToker is pushed to tears.
Que subir estas cosas, pero es el único momento. Concha de tu madre, ¿ves? Es el... Yo me trato. Ve, boludo, el agua en el coso, chabón.
Let's stay at his house, that graffiti.
And suddenly, we get a glimpse of the Ouija board that allegedly started it all.
La voy a agarrar, no sé, amigo, no sé qué mierda sea. La puta madre, che!
Watching that again, we can see the Ouija board slide across the desk.
La voy a agarrar, no sé, amigo, no sé qué mierda sea. La puta madre, che!
In another clip, yet more activity is captured. Watch.
No hay nadie. Mira, mira, ¿ves eso?
To be fair though, he does seem genuinely scared, and if it's all a hoax, he deserves an award for acting.
Mira, se está moviendo, amigo, se está moviendo solo, guacho. Estoy solo, boludo, la puta madre, no sé qué mierda. What the f***? No! Ay!
In this final video, we can see the TikTok
It's funny, sorry, I'm sorry, because have you noticed in most languages, what the fuck is universal? You know what I mean?
chatting to his friends on Discord, when suddenly something chilling happens in the background. Take a look.
Ya, boludo, se me fue la guacha. Amigo, mirá lo que haces. Boludo. Sí, muy
Slowing that down, as the lights flicker, we can see a dark shadow appear just behind the OP's left shoulder. Could this be a glimpse at the spirit of the girl who allegedly died in the apartment?
Se me fue la guacha. Amigo, mirá lo que haces. Boludo. Sí, muy
This is an ongoing saga, as there are dozens of other clips showing more eerie activity.
To be fair though, why would you, if you're scared to be in a house, why would you have the lights off?
Over on their TikTok. They post regularly with updates, so it's well worth a look. As always, there's links in the description box down below. We recently ran several segments covering some strange sightings on two separate volcanoes in Mexico, Colima and Popocatépetl. Mysterious UFOs have been spotted flying around the volcanoes, particularly after eruption events. The sightings were captured by a national service called Webcams to Mexico, where cameras live stream around the clock to document the volcanic activity. As we previously reported, a mysterious orange light was seen flying near one of the mountains. There's also been sightings of a strange hovering object that resembles a horse.
Oh, let's move this bit.
Even a series of bizarre lights were spotted hovering near the peak of one of the volcanoes. Well, now, even more strange activity has been caught on camera. As viewers tuned in to watch the volcano erupt, they noticed something strange flying through the sky. Take a look. As you can see, an orb of light flies from right to left.
Thing is though, my question would be is why would they be interested in volcanoes? An advanced civilization would know what a volcano is. You know what I mean? Bizarre.
What could this strange sight be? An errant spark from the volcano? It seems to move in far too straight a line for an erupting bit of lava. Could it then be a plane, drone, or some kind of weather apparatus? So far, no one's come forward to claim that they were in the airspace at the time of the eruption. Given that this is yet another sighting in a long line of strange activity, many viewers are convinced that aliens are using our volcanoes to collect data on Earth's history. So where do you sit on this theory? Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. Earlier this year, Instagrammer Nisa.Idris was running a live stream, chatting to their followers when some strange things began to happen. Take a look.
I've seen this one Casper site. This is really weird.
Watching that again as the Instagrammer chats to her audience in the live stream, the lights in the apartment begin to flicker. You can even see a shadow moving on the right of frame. After this, things only get more unsettling. Watch. Clearly, the Instagrammer's roommate is acting strangely. She lets out a horrible scream and the clip comes to an abrupt end.
Okay, stop.
The eerie thing is, this all happened while on live stream. Viewers were left dumbfounded by the event and struggled to explain what had happened. Of course, there's a chance it was all acted out. However, the harder thing to explain is that strange shadow that passes down the hallway. This would be pretty hard to pull off while on a live stream. So what do you think's going on here? Well-orchestrated live hoax or genuinely something creepy? Drop your thoughts down below.
Not sure.
Okay, stop.
Before we take a look at an eerie sighting in the night sky, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
Dead leg.
Keep your eyes on the sky. You may never know when you might spot something bizarre, like in this video shared to Facebook by Eric Estrada. It's a dark night. When the camera points to the sky, we see a large dark expanse of nothing, except for one tiny dot. As the camera zooms in, we can see that the spot of light isn't the usual white or yellow light we're used to seeing in the night sky, but rather a pale green.
It could be greener because they're filtering the light through the clouds, etc., etc. So it could be a satellite or space station. Who knows? But, you know, the greeny bit could be because they're filtering for other light through the clouds and all that stuff. You know what I mean, darlings? You know what I mean.
The spot of light isn't a perfect circle either. It has crooked edges, quite different to the usual stars in the night sky. The green light is also dappled, as if the surface of this strange object is covered in dips and bumps. A close-up shot shows that it's definitely not a star or the moon. Unfortunately, there's no info on where or when this sighting
Well, it's obviously not going to be the moon. If the moon was that far away, it would be catastrophic.
took place, so it's impossible to delve further into the event. Some theories have suggested aliens, military experiments, or even a portal to another dimension. But so far, these are all just theories. No one's been able to definitively explain the strange sighting.
Aliens are going to stand, UFOs are going to stand, but portal to another dimension? Really? Come on, guys. How do you make that sudden leap? Eh? Well, that was another good one from Slapped Ham. He didn't do his boo, but there you go. Anyway, so yeah, interesting. A few interesting ones there. Wasn't scary. Problem is, I mean, to be fair, I might have jumped a little bit if the girl was screamed, but then again, I sort of heard it coming through the preview. I, ignored it. But, you could hear it, you could see it happening, sort of thing. But so anyway, As always, the link to Slaptam is in the description below. If you like this video, then hit the like, and if you haven't already, then please subscribe. Please subscribe, and I'll love you forever, because I do this for you, and I like doing it for you. It's it's not my channel, it's our channel, and also it gives you an opportunity to watch scary content. And even though I'm not physically here with you, because obviously I record this at a different time, but it feels like we're here together watching it, so we'll bring you a little comfort. Yeah, you know what I mean? Until next time, folks, take care, bye-bye.